I'm Placida Williams. You can call me Miss Plus, and I'm a depression success story. I'm interested in depression because I deal with depression. I've been depressed for several years. I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know what was going on. I've learned about depression by working with Healthy African American Families and the CPIC project, the Community Partners in Care project. Well, I learned that it's nothing to be ashamed of because I didn't know why I had all these different mood swings. I didn't know why I had all these different attitudes. And sometimes I just didn't want to be around people, didn't want to take a bath, didn't want to get up, didn't want to get out the bed. But I was working, so I had to get up. But then I'd go into work, I'd drag in there, I was just really down. And I'm not a down person, I'm a lovable person. And I think it was my allergist. I went to see him one day, and he asked me, did I want to talk to someone? And I just broke down crying. And he said, we have people here that can talk to you, and that was the beginning of me learning about my depression. I didn't know, I heard depression, but I didn't think I was depressed. I've been with HAF since 2003. Yes, with the Witness for Wellness Project, I got involved and I became the community worker. We had a community and academic worker with one of the working groups. There was 3 working groups, and I was with the Building Wellness Working Group. And I learned so much stuff about depression. Oh my God. And that was the beginning of me opening up, learning about myself, learning how I could get help, learning that there's nothing to be ashamed of, learning that I can talk about it now. I put on colors. I can laugh, I can smile, and I generally love life because at one time I was suicidal. Well, I learned what causes me, or not causes me to be depressed. Some things are downers. Some things are real down for people, you know, situations in your life, job, stress, whatever. And I was under a lot of pressure, a lot of stress at work. I was young. And I kept myself busy all the time, but when I'm not doing anything, I get real down. I get very depressed. And so I learned about all of that and how I could manage that and change my life. No, I'm single. I've been married twice, probably because I was something else back then. I was something else to deal with and didn't understand what was going on with me. Couldn't articulate it. And didn't want to talk about it, and there was nobody I knew that I could talk about with. So my daughter is grown, and so now I'm going through, not depression, but going through another phase because we've been together for 46 years. She just got married last year. So I got to learn to live by myself and compensate for myself, whereas we did things together as far as paying bills and that kind of stuff. But I keep busy, I'm involved, and I'm very involved in this because I'm trying to get people to understand what depression is all about. Being involved with Healthy African American Families is where I learned a lot because we do community events, affairs to get information out there. Healthy African American Families, which Loretta Jones is the CEO and founder. She works with Dr. Ken Wells from UCLA, and he is in the neurosciences. He knows all about depression. He wrote a book on beating depression, and I've gotten involved by being on different committees, different workshops. I've learned cognitive-based therapy. I learned about just depression itself because I learned it from the beginning to the end and how I can cope. I know that different foods, if it's dark outside, I'm real down. And so when I wake up, if I don't wake up cheerful and whatever, I know something's going on with me. I know that if I don't have anything to do, I start going down. So I have to, it's a mindset with me. I used to take medication years ago, and I said, I'm not taking any more medication. I need to know why this is happening and how can I change. And so I choose life. By me getting involved, Ms. Jones has connected me with doctors, caseworkers, directors, CEOs. Also has got me involved nationally. And I'm involved with the American Public Health Association, which is your national association for any public health workers. And they have a conference every year. They call it Expo. 13,000 people come to this. This year it's going to be in Boston, and I'll be a facilitator for the Learning Institute, and I'm also a moderator for one of the roundtable sessions. I'm involved with the Community-Based Public Health Caucus, and I'm the editor, one of the editors for the newsletter. I'm also with Charles Drew University, as I said, right in Los Angeles, right there in Watts. And I'm with the Institutional Review Board. I'm a community member. I bring the community voice to their board. And anytime there's research going on with a human subject, my job, and me and two other community people, our job is to look through the paperwork, which is called protocols, to be sure there's no risk to the human subject. And so I know African Americans, Latinos, Asians really don't get involved with research, but because we don't get involved, it hinders them from finding the true information they need when they're doing research for like medicines and stuff, because some medicines affect Asians differently than it affects African Americans. And so that's why we're looking for people to get involved. I do presentations at churches. I do presentations at schools. I'm a community faculty at Charles Drew, and that was a group of community people that have been given, after we went through some training and we had to write syllabus and we came up with a curriculum, and it has been accepted as Charles Drew. We can teach the new medical students coming into the university, as well as do presentations to the doctors, professors that are there. So if you're looking for to get involved, please get involved, because we need you from the community.